Marilyn Monroe was born on the 1st of June, 1926, at the Los Angeles County Hospital, Los Angeles, California. Marilyn's mother, Gladys Pearl Baker, was from a poor Midwestern family who migrated to California at the turn of the century. Her father, John Baker, was an abusive man who was given to brigandage and substance abuse. Throughout Marilyn's early years, life in her home was a catalogue of disasters, as her parents were always at loggerheads with each other. There were frequent fights, and many times the family had little or nothing to eat. Things took a different turn when Marilyn's parents eventually divorced, which had been a long time coming. The divorce thrust Marilyn's life into another level of upheaval. Her parents began to fight for custody over Marilyn and her sister. Eventually, Marilyn's mother got custody of the children, but this story was short-lived when Marilyn's father kidnapped her sister. Marilyn was separated from her sister by her father's waywardness, hence leading to a lonely life for the rest of her childhood. Being a single parent took its toll on Marilyn's mother, so that she placed Marilyn with evangelical Christian foster parents, Albert and Ida Bolander, in the rural town of Hawthorne, and then she went to the city to work. Life in the rural town was serene and peaceful, and Marilyn experienced a tidbit of normalcy. Marilyn loved the warmth of her foster parents' home, but also yearned for city life. She had already discovered her penchant for acting and wanting to explore the many opportunities the city could provide her. Marilyn's desire to live in the city came to pass when her mother raised enough money and sent for her. She joined her mother in her mother's new house in Hollywood. Living in Hollywood consolidated her ambition to become an actor. Her mother's house was shared with lodgers and actors, and seeing them gave Marilyn the conviction that she too could become a great actress someday. Another tragedy struck when Marilyn's mother was diagnosed with a mental health problem and was committed to a psychiatric facility. Marilyn's life became lonely and fraught with despair. Marilyn lived with the Atkinson's family and was sexually abused during the time. Her life was lacking in meaning and any form of excitement, but she still secretly nursed her ambition to become an actress, even though she didn't have many opportunities. She soon moved out of the Atkins home and moved into an orphanage. There, she still held on to her dreams of becoming an actress. Marilyn suffered numerous indignities at the orphanage in the hands of people she crossed paths with. She kept her dream alive, planning how to start working and saving money to move out of the orphanage. Eventually, she found a kindly woman, her mother's aunt, who took her in and gave her a sound environment until she completed her high school and began auditioning for roles in films. Marilyn's looks drew the attention of modeling agencies, and she got several gigs and was soon financially independent. Her major breakthrough came when she starred in many critically acclaimed films in the 1950s and became a household name in the States till the time of her death in 1962. Life doesn't always give us exactly what we want. Most people find themselves in circumstances that leave them feeling beleaguered, as if the whole universe is against them. A person's determination to succeed is put to the test at such times when it feels like the world is working against them. No one has the capacity to control the circumstances into which they are born, but everyone has the wherewithal to decide the course of their lives. Tony Robbins said, "The path to success is to take massive determined action." No matter the circumstance we find ourselves, when we are determined to succeed, we will make it. Brian Tracy said, "Never consider the possibility of failure. As long as you persist, you will be successful." In life, we do not need to look at our prevailing situation because it could give us the impression that failure is inevitable. Theodore Roosevelt said, "Do what you can with what you have where you are." Marilyn Monroe's circumstances were enough to make her give up on life and become a nuisance to society. But instead, she chose to follow her dreams and make the meaning out of her life. This makes her life worthy of emulation.